We're back again. We'll see if we can get this to work a little bit better. My Twitch is giving me way too much difficulty right now. It says that everything is fine, but then it's like, error, can't load the video. And I'm like, well, whatever. Welcome to the chat room, that's good. I restarted my Google Chrome in the on my laptop. So hopefully this will help. But it still says it's loading video. What? Already? Lame-o? Oh, come on. In the meantime, I'll run around this table for a little bit. Just want to make certain this is working before I really get started. Load faster. Here, I can try it on this computer too. Just for the sake of seeing if it's working. Well, at least the title was updated. That's a good thing. Ah, there we go. Okay. So it is working. So we'll roll with it, even though it's not really working on my laptop. I can still see the what's it called, the chat room. So we'll just go ahead and get started. I don't know if anybody's here because, like I said, my thing isn't loading up correctly. So I'm just going to hop into X Defense first, just so I need to get up to level 20 so I can start doing the terminals, since that's where the Odin's bounty is right now. And I also want to get gear, because I literally have no gear on my poor Winter Soldier. But we've got some really cool stuff going on. I don't know when the thing is going to turn over. I hope that it does it at 10 Pacific time, because that would be really neat. Let me take a look real quick. I kind of hope that it turns over at 10 o'clock, because that way I can stay on for that long, and I can go into something else. So that would be nice. And let me see here. Yeah, take a look at the rotation here. Ah, no, boo. This just started. Oh well, no worries. Let me in. Let me in already. It's not letting me in, so we'll just hop into Midtown in the meantime. Oh, I have to find a new match. I was hoping that the what's it called would be for Midtown. The Odin's Bounty stuff would be for Midtown. It isn't, but that's not really a big deal. I don't really care. I'm fine with it. Oops. Gotta swap over my mouse. Isn't there anyone else in here? Oh, great, yeah. And it's like me and one other person. It's okay, we got this. Okay, I guess we don't got this. This is cool though. I've mentioned I mentioned several times, and I made my my patch video yesterday, or 2 days ago rather, and there are a decent number of bugs in Midtown right now that are rather unpleasant by and large. And unfortunately, since I don't have anything good gear-wise for Winter Soldier here, I can't really do a whole lot. Really? Keep missing out on these things? It's ridiculous. Take out Mole Man. It is so nice to finally have a much easier way to go after Mole Man, but there are issues like probably right after we take him out, he's probably going to respawn. Oh, he just teleported back to where he was before. Because that's not annoying. I kind of hope I don't get teleported before I take him out. No! I know a lot of people have been talking a lot about Winter Soldier and how, you know, it's not so great. He could be so much better, all this kind of stuff. I personally still really like it. I have a lot of fun with him. I think he is still a really good hybrid hero. The thing is that with with Venom being the most recent released hero, it it kind of skews the balance a little bit, because it's like the last person we had was Venom, and he is ridiculously powerful, without a doubt. And I mean, it's not bad. It's just he's a lot more powerful than a lot of the other recently released heroes. So that just means that everybody is being compared now against Venom. Although we did have X-23 after him, it doesn't really matter that much. Hooray! Finally. Yeah. I thought the Cyclops with the orange was a Winter Soldier with orange. I was like, oh, are you serious already? With the orange. To be fair, it would not surprise me whatsoever if somebody already had an orange level Winter Soldier. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody had that on Thursday, the day that he was released. But either way, like I said, I'm actually only here for experience. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pop a couple of experience things and also some rarity. Because I really want to get, I'll do special item too. I really want to get some of these better items. I don't necessarily want uniques, but you know. So incidentally, as always, if you've watched my stream before, if you've seen my videos before, then please feel free to go ahead and you can request a specific character if you want to see a specific gameplay, or if you want to see a specific area, anything like that. Just let me know. I've got all of the heroes. I've got access to all of the stuff, obviously. So just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to accommodate. But for now, Doombots. I'm just going to be in here until level 20 so that I can start doing terminals. And hopefully I'll leave here with a full complement of cosmic gear. That would be very helpful. Incidentally, if you are wondering, I do have the full 200% synergy, the hero synergy for XP, so that's helping a great deal. After this, once I start doing terminals, then I'll talk a little bit about the giveaway that I'm doing too. The awesome birthday giveaway. Well, hopefully awesome. Ooh, spam bots. Yeah, so we won the, was it last week? It was a week ago now. We won the MMO of the year from MMORPG.com, and almost on cue, as soon as that was closed out, we started getting all of these spam bots for G. I mean, it is ridiculous. It is so insane. There's spam bots everywhere. They're always in the trade channel, and obviously, you know, you can report, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of good, unfortunately. Ooh, Riff and Sif. Wow. No, I've only gotten one cosmic item. This is not good. I might have some trouble with this. Oh, cool. We're doing the shared quest too. That's weird. The shared quest yesterday was the same thing. It was X defense as well. So hopefully we'll make it to around wave 20 or so. At wave 20 or 21, then after you complete it, if that's when you die, then you actually get enough of the X-Defender tokens to be able to complete the shared quest twice. You get a total of 10. So hopefully we'll be able to do it. We shouldn't have a problem with it because we're all like severely over leveled now. And of course now the question is going to be, should we all just sort of hang out and continue going even though we're like halfway into the next tier, or what? Yeah, I mean, I'm the highest at level 15, but our lowest person is level 10. Our lowest person is at the maximum side of the bracket for this one. Well, since this might be a little while, I'll go ahead and just talk about the giveaway that I'm doing. So in part it's for Valentine's Day, but mostly it's for my birthday because my birthday is actually just the next week after Valentine's Day. And the thing is that I've got a forum post on the Marvel Heroes forums called "It's My Party and I'll gift if I want to." So the all you have to do is go and post on the forum page, and all you need to do is say the thing that you're most looking forward to in the game, whether it's a specific hero or a specific tool, items, whatever it happens to be, new feature, anything like that. And then you either do that or you give shout outs to your favorite devs, the developers, and then you also just say how you would spend the G. It's going to be 4 prizes of 1,000 G each of giftable things. So after we're done with the dupes here, I'll show the giftables menu so that you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's 1,000 worth of that, and then the grand prize is actually one of the Marvel Heroes cards that's worth 2,000 G, and I'll just PM the code for it on the forums. So you do have to have the forum active thing going. You don't have to be active on the forums. It can be your first and only post. I don't really care. But and I'll obviously be spending all of my PowerPoints after this too. After X Defense, not necessarily just this wave. Did we lose somebody? It seems like we lost somebody completely. At least one person. It might have been more. Yeah, I think we've lost 2 people. I want to stick around for the defender tokens because I think at wave 11, after you finish it, then you have enough for the shared quest. So at the very least, I want to stay for that long. I don't know if I'll be able to if I end up like by myself or something like that, but right now, obviously, it's an unfortunate balance because all of the enemies are gray, so I'm not getting as much XP as I otherwise would be. So ideally, I would have left, but since I'll also be able to do the shared quest, I'm going to stay. Or we could just ignore the bosses and let the students get captured. Yeah, see, that works too. Oh wow, and we had 4 people. Well, that's kind of depressing. There, see, we only got 1 defender token. Boo. I'm going to hop into a new instance for this. But before I do that, I'll do some of the just some of the really quick stuff. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when I say giftables for my giveaway. So the giftable stuff is anything here. So we've got heroes. You can take any hero. You've got any costume that's in the store. The items are things like the pets, and then well, they're all actually pets because the vendors or the holographic vendors are pets too. Cards, the fortune cards. The bundles range from hero bundles to card bundles to all sorts of other random stuff. Mostly just heroes and cards, though. Team ups, obviously, are all the team ups. And then gift items are these boosts that you can give to other people that actually sends them a 25% experience, special, or rarity boost for an hour. And the problem is that these images are very misleading, where on the items you see images of like the triple iridium stuff, but you can't actually gift triple iridium things. The gift items obviously is an image of the stash. You cannot gift stash, at least not as of right now. So it's a little bit misleading, but yeah. So that's for my giveaway again. We'll hop back into a X defense here. I'm probably going to end up leaving early just so that I can start doing some of the other stuff. So we'll go with the 3-round burst, which is awesome. And oh man, I forgot that those became mutually exclusive now. I think I'm gonna go with the expanded arsenal though. Yeah. Yes.
Must have put something expensive in my arm.
Oops. Oh, it's not the aura thing anymore. Ah, they changed it so much. I'm so confused. Doop doop doo. All right, we got this now. I'm not going to be using too many of the brutal combatant stuff, just because it's. I mean, that's all the bionics primarily, at least. Whereas the firearms is the arsenal, which is what I want. Hooray! Double time. Boo. Let me in. Alright, we'll hop into Midtown in the meantime. Just because I'm bored and I want to get moving. Let's do it. Midtown. Midtown. Woo, woo. Ooh, Sentinels. I need a pet, too. Let's go with Holiday Herbie. Energy. We use energy, though. We'll use the Iron Buddy. Speed. It's a little bit weird, but why not? I'm probably going to reroll most of the affixes on a lot of my pets. Just because most of them don't really work for what I want. Did I not equip 3-round burst? I was about to say, what's wrong with me? Woo! Wrong way. Alright. Wow, seriously? We lost a student already? Hi, doggy. Bye, doggy. I mean, they did change Winter Soldier fairly substantially since he was first on the test center. I mean, it's not bad. I actually think that he's still very, very good. I still like him as a hybrid hero. My biggest issue is probably just that I personally liked the way that these two were the expanded arsenal and the bionic combat. I like that they were toggles that you could switch between, as opposed to the permanent, like you have to pick one and only one. But you know, what are you gonna do? I'm also kind of surprised that we don't have more Winter Soldiers here. Hooray! I always love X Defense, where if you defeat the boss, then the other guys just go away. The other bad guys don't stick around at all. So you'd think that they still would, at least for a little bit, especially if they're like the snake guys like that. But you know, I ain't complaining. So after I'm done with this iteration of X defense, I'm going to head back into, or not back, I'm going to start doing terminals instead. That'll be a huge help, and I'm going to try to get some legendary quests too that are just terminals. That'll be a big help as well. So, and again, if you all who are watching right now, watching live, if you have questions, comments, concerns, if you want to see anything specific, feel free to let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help out. Is there some guy hiding in the trees? That's weird. Person is creeping me out. Wow, this is terrible. We are doing quite poorly. Wow. What was that, like the third wave? Good lord. Oh, at least I got an item out of it that I can use. So, psh, can't complain about that, right? Wow, that's like super depressing. And I need the defender tokens, and I didn't get any. So oh man. I obviously did not expect it to be that bad. Leave queue. Alright, we'll head back to Midtown while we're waiting for that. Oh, this is awful. I got all of my boosts and stuff active. Man. It's depressing. Hopefully I'll be able to take out these bosses. Oh, no. Not a chance. I won't be able to take them out. Probably be able to get one or two at least, though. I mean, I know early leveling is always difficult regardless of who you're playing as, but I have had a more difficult time with Winter Soldier than I've had with other heroes. I don't know why. I personally don't think it really reflects poorly on him as a hero or like how he was designed or anything. At least not directly, but at the same time, it is tough, and I know one of the major issues is people are saying that he is pretty squishy, and he is. Although that obviously I don't have gear, so that certainly doesn't help. Incidentally, I love that when the Human Torch gets, you know, turned to stone, he's still on fire. Seems kind of weird. Alright. Should be able to get her. Oh, yes! Whew. Nice! That's awesome. Okay, sweet. I'll take that. I was actually a little bit worried that I would get transported into the new what's called the new zone before we took out Lady Deathstrike. I'm really excited that I got a unique though. That's definitely a good sign as always. So I'll take it, and it's a good one too. The sniper rifle. I always love the uniques that give pluses to attributes. Well, at least if they're attributes I use. Alright. This should be the last time I need X defense before I can start doing terminals and the legendary quests by extension. The XP bar is looking really weird. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm earning XP really fast, but it just seems weird that both portions of it have like the thing that starts at the very beginning and goes like whoop whoop whoop. Just looks odd every single time that happens. But that's just me. And welcome to all the people who are joining right now. Very excited to see all of you. Feel free to put anything you want in the chat, any questions you have, or anything, whether it's about Winter Soldier or anything else with this game. Oh yeah, time for LQs. Hopefully, I won't get too far over leveled in here. Oh really? Of course, it's a terminal, but it's MODOK. Ugh, this game is trolling me. Magnetic appeal, that one's good. Whoa, minus ones. Now, all we need is to get to, what is it, wave 15 or 16? I think 16. And that'll let us finish up the shared quest. I hope whoever's playing that Rocket Raccoon has some things in the summons, because otherwise it's a shame. Not that a full ranged rocket is bad, it's just, why would you? Is that why it dinged, just because of the Uru forged? Oh nice, and it's physical too. That's perfect. Wow, that was really lucky. Alright. Yes, please. Get the damage rating off of that. Increase all these. Does I don't know. I'll take this.
Another one for the arsenal.
Oh man, I really like the way they did it more before, much better.
War is pain, and I have too.
Cattle Rune! That's a good one. Pew, 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 pew.
Alright, looks like class is in session. I'm not waiting for you feel like that in the future.
Hey, Dougie. Ah, Dougie's on the couch. Oh, this is so confusing. I like not having all of the health bars active right now, but in a situation like this, it's so annoying because we have a Taskmaster in the group and fighting Taskmaster at the same time. It is very unpleasant. Sweet! Really, Mort Spring Shoes. It's the unique I got. Boo. Bye, Dougie. I know one thing that a lot of people were frustrated by, and that I'm seeing more and more as I play like in more regular content, is that Winter Soldier does not have a regular like just basic melee attack. Um, and I think that he still doesn't. I don't think he does. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty annoying. It really we lost again. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go fight Magneto then. Didn't even get a defender. Wow, we are awful. We are just awful. We should be ashamed of ourselves. All right. Time to fight for Odin. Let's do it. But I certainly, like I said, I certainly see more and more the frustration of not having a basic melee attack, because it makes it much more difficult to activate some of the procs as far as being able to boost up the arsenal powers. But at the same time, I don't think it's really that necessary. Well, that's annoying. To be fair, I am a human. Purifier people. Just saying. So if you all didn't see, I did go into just the regular green terminal. So I believe that I'm only going to be getting one Odin's box out of this. The problem is, since I am so severely under geared and don't really have enough survivability, I wanted to play it safer. I'm doing reasonable damage, but I would rather just keep it more assured. Oh, man. And you can't play as Winter Soldier and not appreciate the voice work. I mean, for crying out loud, it's freaking David Hayter. It's like, how can you not? How can you not just love that? I still can't believe that they actually got him. I think it's incredible and I love it. What? Yeah. I'm having spirit regen problems, yeah. And again, obviously I'm not optimized in any real way. But at the same time, I mean, you do have to be fairly skilled with, I mean, with any hero, you have to really know how to play, at least to an extent, to make things efficient. But oh man, this is particularly tough. I don't remember the last time I had such difficulty with this. Somebody messaged me as well, so I'm gonna have to respond to that once I'm done here. See, even on green, it's taking me forever to take down Magneto. which is exceedingly frustrating. But unfortunately, there's not too much I can do to speed it up right now. Ouch. No! The signature! Don't kill me! Alright. There we go. Okay. Jeez. That was more than a little frustrating. Look at all the... My energy projection increased to 1. Yeah, because it used to be 0. Hooray, level 25. Do. Boy, that's a lot of stuff. And level 26. Hooray! I think I confused the game by leveling too much. What am I actually at? Okay, I'm at level 26. Wow, that was a lot of random text. Okay. Let me respond to this guy real quick. Alright. So let's see what we got. Unseen Death. Increase this. This is definitely good. I like the fact that with the pistol takedown, with the enhanced arsenal, it actually increases the damage if you have less spirit, which makes sense for something like a what's it called? You know, the thing that is. Basic attack. One would expect that, or one would hope, that you're only using it if you really, really need to, which means you have no spirit. So, alright. Time to go to the Church of Purification. We are fighting for Odin. I actually have the Odin's bounty chest still, so we'll open that up. Woohoo! And look, level 28. Yay! Alright. Sniper rifles rule. It looked like it was a bit glitched there, the sniper rifle thing, because it was supposed to be on cooldown, but it wasn't. Thankfully, I've got halfway reasonable gear now. I'm one-shotting those guys with the basic attack, doing so much damage. That's pretty awesome. I approve that message. See, just like any other hero, I'm finding that Winter Soldier is really coming into his own, even relatively quickly. Oops, wrong button. can't deal with too much, obviously. We need those ammo crates. Boo! I forgot the ammo crates back here, actually, since I thought about it. I so rarely come into this terminal for the actual legendary quest. Just snipe dupe. It didn't really do a lot of damage. I'm kind of sad. Alright. Go. Well, that's a lot of bad guys. I'm really anxious to get all of the explosives, like the grenades and all that stuff, because that's really where Winter Soldier gets his AOE capabilities from. Once I have those, I'll be a lot better off. All right, time to go after the big man.
You know what invulnerable means?
No. That's right, I just shot him point blank with a sniper rifle, because that's how I roll. It was a no-scope.
You know what invulnerable means?
Shooting the chairs.
I'm unstoppable.
Woot! And again. Yes, magnetic disc mine. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yes. That's what I need. Yeah, this this the notifications seem like they're a little bit screwed up, to say the least. Alright, so I'm not actually going to open the chest here. I'm going to wait until I get into the next terminal, just because when I'm in the next terminal, it'll be at a higher tier, so I'll get more XP out of it. If you're in locations that have higher level requirements, then you get more XP than you normally would from anything, really. Alright, so the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to head over here to the enchanter so that I can get my physical thing done with where is it? The Brigand's Fortune. So there's two major ones for leveling: the Seer's Brilliance, which is health XP on defeat, intelligence, and spirit recovery. And then the other one, the more expensive one, is Brigand's Fortune, which is spirit, defeat, XP on defeat. But then it also includes Riff and Sif and attack and move speed, all sorts of crazy stuff. So it's pretty awesome. And it's relatively cheap, so it's just Cattle, Chalice, Ride, and Wealth. And I've got a whole bunch of all of them. Where's my wealth? And you can see the fewest I have is Ride, and I've got 22 of those. So yeah, I've got a decent number. Right, and this guy messaged me again. All right. So add to my friends. Hooray! Okay, and I have to re-roll again. Hide and seek. Oh, hood. I don't like hood, but we'll do it anyway. Alright. So this is where I'll open the bounty chest, simply because, again, now I'm in a higher tier, so I'll get more XP per little orb that I pick up. Oh, that's right. I forgot to get all my other stuff. Magnetic disc mine. Yes, please. Ready? Ready? What? Oh, that is the AoE that we need. So awesome. Broke my jaw. So like many heroes, again, like you start coming into your own. Typically, it is around level 30 because that's when you get the signature ability, and those are always really powerful, and they can clear a room just on their own. They obviously have higher cooldowns than other powers, but they are devastatingly powerful and very useful. But with this, the what is it? The Bionic Beatdown, I believe is what it's called. Bionic Haymaker. I feel that even just with that, that I can go much more smoothly between the ranged with the weapons and then the melee of that with Winter Soldier. And I feel like I'm much better able to clear out rooms and things of that nature. Because I can shoot from afar and then just dash up and slash. And then when you run out of spirit, just go back to the regular pistol, since that's its power. And on occasion, you use your mind. Oh, that'll never get old. Like like a lot of characters, though, or a lot of heroes rather, he does have some of the pitfalls of not having a lot of readily available AoE, but it's not necessarily bad. I mean, it's just the character. And once I start getting the stealth stuff too, that'll help out. Ah, see now it's like my pistol versus his pistol. He won that time, but it's okay. I have another life, or a dozen, however many I need, really. Ouch. Winter's Grasp. I thought they got rid of the Winter's Grasp with the holiday stuff. I guess not. That wasn't too terrible. I'm glad to see a couple of cosmics though. That'll be a big help. Oh, that wasn't a wasn't a cosmic. It was the cube shard. Duh. I feel not so intelligent. This guy messaged me again, so I'm going to respond real quick. All right. Next up, I need a new medallion. I've always needed a new medallion. All right, let's up this some more. Get my haymaker up a little bit, I think, too. That.
They didn't make them like this back in the day.
Okay. All right, so that's kind of cool now. I got the stealth, or the major stealth ability for him, and now we will go back into another terminal. For those of you keeping track, I started playing at, what was it, level 8, I believe, and I'm now level 33. So between like all of the stuff that I'm managing to do, it's pretty impressive. I'm getting some decent damage. Warehouse, perfect. I love this one. Doc Ock is easy. And again, I'll mention if anybody wants to join and or if you have any questions, then feel free to ask, and I'll be more than happy to help out. You know, if I were one of these Magia guys and I saw like all of my friends falling down, I would probably run. I would not just stand there and start to shoot. I mean, call me crazy. Also, I just shot a forklift and it blew up. I would not mess around with that if I was a Magia guy. Just saying. See, I can even chat with my fellow gamers, and they don't do anything. And I no scope. Alright, let's skip over to Big Baddie Boy here. Keep pushing the wrong buttons. Boom, sucker!
High value target taken down.
Not really, it was Dr. Octopus.
Not bad for OSP.
I don't know how high value that is. Oh, and I forgot to open up my bounty chest. Isn't it level? It is. It's level based. Oh well, either way. Move along, citizens. Who's next? Subway Smash Up, perfect. We are farming for Odin. We are farming for the favor of Odin. And now we will see what he grants us. Incidentally, I have not ever received a one of the what's it called now? I can't remember. One of the Odin's blessings, the really giant like explosion. I think I still have like my free Odin's boosts. Yeah, I do. I'll use one. Why not? Maybe it'll work. Might as well.
Collateral damage. Arm's taking too much power.
Ugh. Just out of range. Uh-oh. What's up, doggy? What? What's the problem? That was some frustrating lag. Alright, now everybody hope that I get an Odin's Blessing off of Shocker. Just so that I can say I got one. Because that would be super cool. And I would be so happy. I'm just shooting these guys so that I can get my spirit back. I know I'm actually done. I just gotta get to Shocker faster. Incidentally, it's kind of weird they don't have the, what's it called? The tracker. The boss tracker. Or whatever you want to call it. I think one of the other cool things about Winter Soldier here is that he really very easily lends himself to the multi-spec as well, which is not something that a lot of heroes do because you have the obvious split between the Arsenal and the bionic stuff. So right now I'm obviously going Arsenal, but just as easily my secondary spec could be with the other thing, the bionics. Keep shard. Ooh, reforged. What? What? That's actually good. I want to keep that. Here, we'll donate that. And I'm still in the same bracket, so. Oh, is that Nate Gray's psychic armor? It is. That's a good item. State, no thank you. But cosmic something. No! I forgot. Sure. We'll swap these out. Even though I didn't mean to actually pick it up. Alright, good. That I will definitely need. Replace my level 6 item. Yeah! Hey, doggy. Alright, so I'm just going to hop over to the stash real quick. If the screen will load. Wow. Also, I forgot that's not where the stash is. I was just testing you. Right, well, I didn't get the Odin's Blessing, which isn't too bad, really. I wasn't expecting one. But we can still hope. Oh, I'm so looking forward to some of these changes. So, on that note, actually, just real quick, I wanted to go over some of the major changes that are coming to this game. There's a whole lot of really, really cool ones, amongst which we've got the upcoming team up revamp, which is going to be one of the biggest things. It's going to completely change the way that team ups are handled, and they'll actually gain experience and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. But on top of that, we also have the story mode getting a revamp as well, which is very, very interesting, and I'm anxious to see exactly how that's going to work. But essentially, instead of having just the 3 brackets like we do right now, every single aspect of the story mode is going to be scaled depending on your level. So if you go into the first chapter as a level 60, then everything will be scaled to you being level 60. So it's pretty cool. And it's really nice, obviously, primarily for the purposes of farming, because there are only certain places that bosses will show up that you'd be able to farm. And not only that, but we'd be able to get better quality items, like higher level medallions and stuff like that. So one good example is Bullseye. Like, yeah, he shows up in like X Defense and in Midtown and stuff like that, but he has a guarantee in the story with the thing on the police. Shoot, what's it called now? I don't even remember. The police station roof, and he's always there. What's another good? I mean, Mole Man is now in not ICP, but Midtown, so that's a big help. But just stuff like that, just random things. Or Malekith obviously shows up in what's it called? X defense and stuff randomly. But it's just so frustrating to have to go in the story to farm everything. Um, I mean, it'll be nice to have higher levels, somewhat at least. But lots and lots of things. Okay. How close am I? I'm pretty close. Alright. My energy projection increased to 1 again. Is this just like glitched or something and it keeps saying that I'm getting these when I'm actually not? Because that's really what it seems like. Alright, here we go. This is going to be good. Wait, Pyro followed me? Oh, jeez. Oh, he's a teleporter. That's why. Must be. Heh, you can't catch me. Ninny, ninny, ninny. Bye. Ooh. You know, I am frankly shocked that the magnetic mine works against Magneto. If anybody should be able to not be damaged by it, it would be Magneto. Because that's like the entire point of him. Did I just miss that entire clip? Because if so, that's really depressing. I'm going to have to remap my controls at some point because I keep getting confused. And I'm the one who mapped them. Woot! Gimme, 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 gimme.
It's important to remember, Magneto.
Did I make 40?
The things you're trying to forget.
No. So close. This might push me over the edge. No, no, it won't. Never mind. I'm excited that I've got new replacement gear, though. That's good. I'm just going to do a couple more. I should actually be able to relatively easily get to 45 in not too long. I am not doing Winter's Over.
How can we live as anything other than that?
Come on. Give me a decent terminal. Bigger there. Kingpin. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. That'll work. So this should push me over to 40, so I'll be able to get my new arm and replace my level 6. Yeah, I desperately need to replace like all of these. That's the problem when you level extremely quickly. Everything almost instantly becomes obsolete. And since I'm here, I've got enough cube shards to get 2 of the fortune cards. So go ahead and do that. Experience energy bar. Nice, nice, nice. And rarity energy bar. I'll take them. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. So we are off to Fisk Tower. And talking a little bit more about some of the upcoming stuff, we do have a whole bunch coming up. The story mode revamp, the team up system revamp, what else? Just the new heroes, obviously. New heroes being released. We've got the new team up advance pack. We've got achievements still upcoming. We've got new raid upcoming where we're going to be facing against. Is it Red Onslaught? Technically, I believe it is. But like the super powered up version of Red Skull, it looks really, really creepy, but super amazing. The devs were teasing it on the stream not too long ago with the hot dogs that Agent Parks was trying to eat for the charity. And incidentally, I wonder when that boost is coming, because we're actually due up for, I believe it's a 65% boost to Riff and Sif. because of all the hot dogs that Agent Parks ate. So make sure that you thank him. Apparently, at one point, they were good hot dogs, but slowly they became not so good hot dogs. And then you microwave a hot dog, and that's a terrible idea. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like it. Here, we'll use the mine. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that mine is a really huge help, especially for stuff like this. Because Winter Soldier does not have the best AoE. Not that you would really expect it from a hero like him, but even so. Alright, let's go fight Kingpin. And we'll get our cosmic chest. Well, not cosmic chest, but we'll get our Odin's bounty chest. So we're activating up the bonuses by using that melee attack there. Ah! Who hit me? That was crazy. Oh well, I don't care, I got my mind back. Ah, Bullseye, I don't like you. It's really unfortunate because this is one of the harder terminals, especially when you're as undergeared as I am. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about it right now. After I finish, I'll be much better off, which is a little bit ironic. But in the meantime, just gotta try to get decent angles on Kingpin himself. Try to take him out. Got him. Awesome.
Someone even worse than you will take your place. The only question is when.
Yay! Omega point. Yes! And trusty mask and a new rifle. Perfect! That's exactly what I needed. Because I've got this one coming up. I've got my arm ready to equip now. It went up by almost 1,000 defense. Yeah, that was desperately needed. So yeah, we'll go up to see, I still need boots. That's the problem. I still need the slot 4. So I'll go up at least to level 45. Hopefully I'll be able to fill out the rest of it, and more importantly, hopefully I'll be able to get one of the Odin's blessings that I have never ever seen, unfortunately. So we'll go back to Shocker again. I'll spend some of my power points too, because I should have been this whole time. Underslung grenade. That's actually a pretty good one. We'll go with that. Instead, I'll swap it out with swap out the suppressing fire. Sounds not so good.
Another one for the arsenal.
So now we got boom. Yes. And the best part is that it doesn't really have a cooldown. This is the great way to clear out the subway system. Oh, so much nicer. And I don't know if it's because of the grenade or because I finally upgraded some of my gear, but either way, much, much better. Okay. And all we have left is console, so I'm just going to skip forward and pass by all these guys so I can get to Shocker faster. Here we go. Really, the random mook drops a unique? It's always funny to see. Ah, shoot. Much nicer, much more efficient.
Every job gets me a little bit closer.
Sweet, and another unique. That's what I'm talking about. And it's the rifle! Nice! I can upgrade it instead of just swapping it out with that. Yay! But I can't equip it for quite a while, unfortunately. Wow, this is good. I'm having a pretty good run with the RNG here, which is very, very nice. I'm a fan of it. But unfortunately, I don't have any replacement for my boots. Ooh, 50 shield medkits? Oh, somebody else took it.
Looking at a ghost.
I want 50 shield medkits. So, yeah, no, I'm not doing Doom. Just no. I'll do Hood again instead. Alright. Here we go again. So if you've been watching most of what I've been doing, then you can easily see how I started off versus how I am now, just in the span of, I mean, even the last 10 levels. Well, not 10, maybe 13. Because like once I got that mine, it changed everything. And that is I don't know if you'd call it an issue with a lot of heroes, but a lot of heroes have that same, not really mentality, but that same sort of structure where until you get some of the higher level items, then you do struggle fairly substantially. And the problem is, I don't really know a very good way to fix it, because it would take me a lot longer to clear these out when I was level 20 or 25 compared to now when I'm mid 40s, 42. Oh, 42. That's nice. I still need a decent amount of these bad guys, but we can clear them out fairly easily now. We'll use our mine. See, it never gets old. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. All right. It's so much easier. It's so much cleaner now. I mean, overall, the entire gameplay for Winter Soldier becomes a lot easier. Even after you get the signature, you don't even need to get the underslung grenade. Although, obviously, I am doing Arsenal. I'm not doing Bionics, so that might be a little bit easier. But even so, since this is what I know, this is what I can speak to. And for those of you who have been watching, you've seen it. So you know what I'm talking about. And I mean, and of course, this is without, I don't have any artifacts. I replaced my medallion once. I barely replaced most of my gear. So take the whole thing with the grain of salt that it needs. I win.
Mission complete.
Alright, we're close. I can get my mask. So see, upgrading from 33 to 43, that's very helpful. And upgrading from 14 to 43. I will keep that unique, though, that I just unequipped. I'm going to put it in my stash real quick so I can hang on to it. I'll definitely use it later on for pets at some point or something like that. But this one I'm keeping because that's going to be another upgrade, obviously. That I will donate. Okay. Alright, and we're very, very close. Very, very close. Just 2 more levels. And then I'm going to sign off from Winter Soldier and his awesomeness. All of the cool upcoming features. I hope that you guys are as excited for some of them as I am. I know that I'm very, very anxious to see many, many, many of them. I just realized I haven't used my stealth at all. Maybe I should. I've never really been a big fan of stealth mechanics. That's partially why I haven't used it. I also just kind of forgot that I put it there. But I never like them too much in games where they're not necessary. And the obvious irony is David Hayter, the guy who did Winter Soldier's voice, also voiced Solid Snake. And, you know, clearly that's where stealth is very, very, very important in those games. But I personally have never really been that much of a fan of it. I don't really like it in this style of game personally. Nothing against the game itself or its developers, but I mean like Psylocke and Nightcrawler and now Winter Soldier and who else? Who else does stealth? That's all I can think of immediately. I know there's at least 1 or 2 others, but I'm just not a fan in general. Please let there be a mutate in here. I don't think he spawns mutate. No, of course not. No. You're my guy. Bye. At least this was an efficient terminal run. I didn't waste a lot of bad guys or anything. All right. 1 more quest actually ought to do it for me. Joy! Is this old? It's not, it's new. Hooray! Gimme, gimme, gimme. I think in part a lot of doing this run here just goes to show you how important gear becomes. Because if I wasn't wearing gear right now, then I would be completely and utterly screwed. Actually, I'm going to try that. Just to show you what I'm talking about. No. I know I'm skipping over all these good ones just so I can get the terminals for the for the purposes of the Odin's bounty stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unequip all of my gear so that you all can see what I'm talking about. This is going to be painful. But I'm going to equip it once I'm in the terminal at some point. Definitely not going to leave myself completely unequipped when I fight Magneto as the last boss. No way. You can see I'm still doing reasonable amounts of damage. I still have the signature, obviously, and this grenade launcher. So that's a huge help, and it will be, and that's going to be my go-to in gearless. But you can see it's taking substantially longer to take out some of these bad guys. And I mean, there's no way that I can take out such a big group without substantial difficulties. Ugh. Oh, man. I need those crates. There we go. Oh, jeez. Signature. So see, my signature didn't even take out the elites by itself. I mean, I'm doing so much less damage than I was before. So I'm sick of this. I need my gear back. All right, so you see my defense is 944, damage 288. Oh, look, new thing. I mean, it went up by 6 times, almost 7 times. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's no getting around some of this stuff and being able to use it. Although I'm sure that would be like a really good hardcore mode, a la Diablo 2. You'd just do it without gear. Like there was a video I saw not too long ago where somebody played through Diablo 2 as a naked sorceress, essentially, and played through the entire first act on hardcore mode, where like when you die, you're dead and you don't respawn. But yeah, this person played through the entire first act, including the boss, solo, with a sorceress that had no gear and no points spent into any powers other than just the defaults. It was pretty impressive. It kind of made me want to play Diablo 2. And Marvel Heroes does that too. I don't have a clue why. I know exactly why. Eat mine! I like that if you're going the stealth route, there are a decent number of Winter Soldier's powers that don't actually break the stealth, and you'll remain stealth. So, for example, the Barrett, the 50 caliber sniper rifle, that you'll remain stealth after you use that. Right, almost done. This is a good way to go out. Please be the unique for the feat. Alright. Cosmic Soviet mask. As opposed to America? Why do you hate America? Oh, not cool, man. Have your trusty mask versus your Soviet mask. Disgusting. Alright, well, that's it for me, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed my stream with our good friend Winter Soldier here, and leveling up a fairly substantial amount in a relatively quick amount of time. So feel free, you can add me in-game as a friend. You can contact me on Twitch or YouTube or on the Marvel Heroes forums, wherever it happens to be. Make sure that you enter my giveaway so that you can have a chance at not only getting some G's. The grand prize is actually the G card, and the first place prizes are directed gifting. So make sure you enter that. That ends a week from today. And with that, go out, enjoy, help out with Odin, fulfill his bounties, and as always, just have a great time, collect those uniques, and I will see you later.